What up guys, it's the boy One Take Tech here. Today for review we're going to be looking at the Amazon Fire HD8. This is Amazon's newest tablet. It just came out in 2020 and I picked this up on Prime Day for the nice price of $50. The retail price on this bad boy is $89.99, so either way it is a budget friendly tablet. It's value oriented. Today we're going to take a look at it, see what's inside, and see if it's a good value or if it's even worth your money at all. So the packaging, as you can see, is pretty simple. Orange cardboard. Inside you have a couple more pieces of orange cardboard, and then you have your USB-C cable. So yeah, I said USB-C. That's super clutch, super nice on a device in this price range, in any price range really, to have USB-C. It's just one extra device I could plug into my USB-C hub and charger and not have to worry about carrying a different charger for every different device I have. Shout out to Apple. So let's get on to the build quality. As you can see, this thing is a fingerprint magnet, picks up fingerprints like no other. It's not really a big deal though for this price. It's something you're going to be dealing with, but it is what it is. On the back we have a matte black finish with the Amazon logo, super clean, looks super good. On the front here, the OS is where things get interesting, because this is running Android technically, but also not really. The reason I say not really is because it's so heavily skinned by Amazon. You don't really get any of Android's features. You don't get the Play Store, you don't get the Google services, you don't get Hey Google, none of that. But you could put that on this tablet, and I'm going to show you that in another video. I got you, don't worry. But for this review, I'm just going to show you guys how it looks stock, and this is what you're going to get. So across the top, you're having all different tabs that all go back to Amazon. So you see your shopping, your music, your Audible, your videos. This is all Amazon services. Like I said, this is a cheap piece of hardware, but where Amazon wants to make the money back is by using this device basically as a portal to their Amazon ecosystem. So if you're into that ecosystem, this could be a great device for you. If you're just looking for a media consumption device like I am, it gets a little bit much. There's a lot of fluff on here. It's like if you ever been to New York and you go to Times Square, you walk outside, there's advertisements everywhere. That's what using this thing is like. There's just advertisements everywhere. But it is what it is for the cheap price of what you're getting. The browser on here, as you can see, is not the fastest thing in the world, but it's also not horrible. I usually like to review things, unbiasedly, but I think at this price point you have to factor in the price, because price to performance is an important factor for a lot of people shopping. And I think while the speed isn't the best for sub $100, I think it's admirable. It's okay, you can get by with it. So if you're doing simple things like opening one app at a time, this thing will be fine for you. For kids, it'll be fine. For your parents, it'll be fine. It's just a light use tablet overall. That's what you have to know going into it. This thing's not going to be a speed demon. If you're used to the latest flagships, this is not going to be it. As you can see, opening YouTube takes a few seconds. That's the theme of the device. Everything takes a few seconds. So it's like that old car you have where you're turning the key, come on Betsy, and then it finally turns on and you could drive it around town all day somehow. That's what using the Fire is like. It's like it takes a little while to open every app, but once you get in the app, using it is actually a pretty good experience. So here we got my videos. I'm going to load one up, and as you can see, once you're in the app and you're using the YouTube, everything works pretty well. So I click on my video, it opens up in a second. You can play at whatever resolution you want, but the screen is 720p. That said, the colors on the screen are very accurate and pretty vibrant. I was actually impressed, because with this level of price, you usually get crappy screens and crappy speakers. On this device, you get a pretty good looking screen color-wise. If you're a pixel peeper, you'll find some pixels, but the screen colors are nice and the sound is pretty well balanced. Mids, highs, bass, everything sounds good and sounds full. It's not tinny at all, so props to Amazon on that one. Overall, this is a small device that's cheap. I mean, if that's what you're going for, this will, serve you well. If you want something just to watch some videos, browse social media, and that's about the limitations you're going to be looking at, then this might be a good option. If you want something for your kids, like I said, or your parents that aren't very tech savvy, this might be a good option. If you're looking for the latest and greatest with the fastest processor, this isn't it. This is just a chill tablet, something you could use, and not have to worry about the price and breaking it. Just overall, limit your expectations with this as far as speed goes. It takes a little bit to use every app, it takes a few seconds in between, but overall I think it's a good value from Amazon.